All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into Order Chaos Order, Calum Hood's debut album. I'm so excited. So before we get in, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. Of course, if you guys want the album listening party version of this video, you guys can check that out on Patreon. Everything over there supports this channel 100%. So it means the world to me when you guys check those out. Links in the description. Of course, the YouTube version is obviously cool as well, but a lot of the music's gonna be chopped out for copyright. But I'm really excited to dive in. I have full videos for both singles. So if you guys want to check those out, they're available on my page. I will say that I've been jamming them so much today, and just, I like to do that to get into the vibe of the album. And I can definitely tell that Calum's being very vulnerable. You can definitely tell that he is expressing the fact that maybe he sort of messed something up in a relationship. And that's definitely what the two singles give me. Now, I don't know if that's what we're going to be really feeding through this entire album, but I'm excited to dive in. So the first track we're diving into is Sweet Dreams. Let's do it. Oh, this is cute already. Gosh. You already know it's the bass. Oh God, it's the low end in that bass with him in this very beautiful high vocal. We're gonna hear so much of Calum that we've never really experienced before. Oh, nice. Come on. Love it. Playlist. Oh. The melody in that chorus is so beautiful. It is so well written, and Calum just sounds fucking awesome. Oh my God. Oh, I love this one. I'll find a home where I'm whole again. Yes, yes. Oh. Yes. My God, there's so much of his voice in my ears right now. I love it. It just feels like I'm at like a summer festival, right? Fucking Woodstock. Let's go. You ever like want to know the words to a song already? Like, I feel like I should be shouting this. Oh, I'm so into that. Oh, come on. I can almost feel the summer breeze. Obviously, like when I listen to this record on my own again, and I'm not doing a reaction, I'm gonna dive way more into the lyrics, other than the ones I can pick up on as we're listening. But I fucking love the sound of this so much. Based on the other two songs that the other two singles, this like definitely not what I was expecting. So I love it so much. Definitely felt like I was at fucking Woodstock. So sick. All right, I Wanted to Stay. Oh man. Honestly, like I really didn't know when Calum was putting his records out, like when he was first putting his singles out before we heard anything. I didn't know what kind of vocal path he was going to take. We've heard several things through 5 Seconds of Summer. I love this area between the last track and this one. There's just something so like vintage sounding about it. It's perfect. It's warm. It's inviting. Yes. Oh my God, opens up. This can't be happening. Yes. It's not just how good his vocal is right there, but listen to the production on it. Like it's layered so perfectly with other versions of his voice. Ooh, let me take it back for you. Oh, it's so good. That definitely it calls back, in my opinion, to the lyricism in the first two singles that are out, because it did seem like he was struggling with something that maybe he had caused, but he didn't really want things to end. Oh. They say time keeps spinning around, but I keep letting it down. Yes. Oh, I could listen to his voice like this forever. You think he played the bass parts on the record? I bet he did. Oh. Yes. Yes, it is. I want to know the words. Oh my God, yes. I want to sing it and I don't know the words. I hate that. I love my baby, but I'm fading away. I want it to stay. I want it to stay. Ooh, that is so haunting at the end, because I feel like it's just this vulnerable plea of love, where you don't want things to end. You just want to be able to be with that person no matter what. But it seems like time and time again, you keep letting time down. You keep maybe making mistakes that are constantly pushing that person away. And then unfortunately, no matter how bad you want it, the other person sometimes walks away because maybe the damage has already been done. The distance has already been made. So sad in the lyricism, but damn, Calum sings that so beautifully. There's just something about heartbreak that just feels good sometimes. All right, this is Sunsetter. Fish out of water, say goodbye. I really love that this sounds like right out of like late 60s and 70s. Like, what a cool era to be like grabbing inspo from. Ooh. That chord progression. Oh, I'll steer this heavy ride, just keep this kid alive. I'm pretty sure that's what the lyrics are. Oh. It might be Dream Alive, but either way, still good. Oh. His vocals are so smooth in this. Oh, listen to that. Oh my God. Yes. It is Dream. Oh. That lead is sick. Oh, shit. Is this where the chaos starts? It feels very chaotic. Oh, fuck. Oh, the way that pulls right back, man, it just like, it switched the vibe in such a good way. It really brought chaos to this song. Like, chaos, order, chaos is very serious right here. Order, chaos, order, chaos, order, chaos. Either way. Woo! Oh, yeah. It's got that Woodstock vibe. His vocals are all over my head right now. Dude, I don't even know if Calum knows how cool he is. Like, I truly don't know if he understands just how beautiful he really sounds in this shit. I could get lost in it, and it's so amazing to me how it absolutely pulls me to an era that I was never alive for. But it pulls me there and makes me feel that feeling. Like, it's so many of the songs that give so much nostalgia from that time period. Again, obviously I'm not from that time period, but you hear the songs and I feel like you can feel the era from them. And this vintage, you know, golden sound that is existing in this right now is such a cool place for Calum to be, especially vocally. I can't get over just how cool his voice sounds in this. Oh my God. This is All My Affection.
Close the door. Don't come in. It's golden and golden.
Do love that low end. Ooh. Wait, that spot was just like thrown through a phaser right there. That's so good. Listen to this vocal right here. Oh. Oh my God.
Anything that you might want, shelter me under your love.
Oh.
All I can do.
There, like I said, there's something about the just emotional toll that sadness can bring on you, specifically in heartbreak, and whatever has been channeled within Calum in this. I feel for him so much, but it's working at the same time, if you know what I mean. I never want anyone to have to go through all these things, but to be able to use this as an outlet to like channel those feelings, I'm so thankful that we get to experience it with you.
Round your temples, in the drywall of your mind.
Okay, so I think he said when the dark thoughts come to light and they circle around the temples and the drywall of your mind. Oh, mean, I'm guessing because Spotify doesn't have the lyrics yet, at least not at this moment. You know, they have that new fucking thing. I do really like that. They don't have them right now, so that's a guess right there. But I love that lyricism, even if it's even if I have it kind of right. I just love the wordplay there.
So take everything left of me.
Whoa!
Anything that you might want.
Fuck.
All my affection is all I do. All my affection.
Ooh!
Always be there. Do you still need it? Can you even feel it? All my affection.
He knows. Like, I think he realizes just how instrumental his vocal really is. I mean, we've seen it utilized in numerous songs now, being looped in the back and, you know, just reverb like crazy, all kinds of cool stuff. Moments like this are really cool too, where like you have that moment, you kind of sample it, throw a couple things on it. Like, he knows that this space that is left in these songs can have his voice on it because it just works perfectly for this. Yes, Calum. Oh.
Take it if you need it. Makes you feel better. I never leave it. All my affection.
Wait, you took my affection. You took all my affection. I hope that made you feel better. I gotta hear that part again. I'm so annoying.
All my affection. Take it if you need it. Makes you feel better. I never leave it. All my affection. Now I guess to be it. Always forever.
Like, just the vocal delivery of that entire last section, that's what we need to be fucking nerding out about. Like, this is what we should be excited about in music. Like, that's perfect to me. Like, that sounds perfect to me. That is so beautiful. It's presented so well. It's produced so well. It's beautiful. I wish I had the lyrics so I knew exactly what he said, but to me, it kind of seemed like all he has left to give is his affection. He's done given everything he could to this person. And now at this point, this is all he has left. And it kind of seemed at the end like there was a little bit of like a resolve there where like you know, you can take all my affection. Well, then you found my affection. And, you know, if I had the lyrics, I'd really know what really happened at the end there. But what it kind of seems like is somebody who's just putting their entire life on the line for someone else, like wanting to be there 100% for somebody else for an eternal devotion of love to somebody. That's fucking beautiful. It sounds sick. I am so stoked for Calum. Oh my God. I hear songs like this and I just get so excited because I've been thinking about what Calum's music was going to sound like for so long, and it's not like what I was imagining at all, but I love that he kind of dives into this very unique sound, this very cool like blend of inspiration. And man, like I just hear the last 30 seconds of this song and I want to nerd out right now. The ADHD rage in me to not just hyper fixate on this one moment right now. Okay, this is Endless Ways. Oh, the way I want to go back and listen to that song again. It's already giving me like a early The Killers or like early Interpol. Ooh. Gotta take that back. Sleeping at the wheel like I know what's ahead of me. Next single. Yeah, dude, that's fucking perfect. Oh man, I really like this record. Oh. Yes. Woo. Oh, I can't wait for this. Let's go. Oh. The surface you're underneath. Sometimes it takes somebody else to yes. Know yourself. Just wait and you'll see. Even just moments like that, like the shouted vocal in the back to like harmonize that. Right here? Yeah. Actually, it's really cool when they have the shouty parts, even in spots that maybe you wouldn't necessarily think they would be. Like, listen to the spot right here. Right here. So sick. Beautiful. Man, so much atmosphere. Dude, that's so fucking good. That lo-fi thing he's doing with his voice in a lot of these songs is mesmerizing to me. I don't know about anybody else. I kind of feel like at that point, he could convince me of just about anything. Like you get that right lo-fi sound and you do these moments. Oh, come on. Anyways, there's so many things I love about this on just a sonic level. I feel like I just really can't wait to dive into these lyrics, but I love the fact that there are these like shouted vocals in numerous parts of this because it's like unexpected, right? And it kind of adds a whole nother layer to this song. I just feel like live being able to hear the crowd singing that back to him would be incredible. And I know we just got the album like literally moments ago, but I do hope he tours for this. I know that we don't always get like tours on debut albums sometimes, but like, why not? You know, these songs would be very special live. I can tell, like, I can just hear it. There's just so much beauty happening in the low end. There's so much atmosphere built into these songs. And I know that Calum seems like a moody dude, if you know what I mean. Like, he seems like he would know the vibe. He would set up a good stage presence. And I feel like he would deliver, you know, a vibe, an entire mood, a moody dude. Moody dude. All right. This is Streetwise. Let's go. He just gets it. Okay, if I could give one criticism here, I will say that as much as I love the lo-fi vocals and I really love the way that they're delivered because sonically it sounds incredible, it is a little bit challenging to hear everything that he's saying. If I had the lyrics, maybe it wouldn't matter, but I will say I feel like in the first two singles, I didn't notice that as much as I'm noticing the more album I'm listening to. Oh. Man, but he sounds so fucking good. Woo! Ooh. Yeah, what if it is just a dream? Oh! I knew the drums were going to be good in this because I feel like when you're part of the drum and bass section, you get it on that level. So it's very interesting to hear like the composition, you know, from obviously like he had help with this too, but just the composition from his mind and kind of how that plays out in this. It's really cool to hear like the cool drum timing and stuff. Oh, that note right there is so good. Okay, wait, what? You know what? I don't feel bad for my criticism because now that he's got clear vocals on this, I wish I had more of this in the record. Calum, you sound fucking gorgeous. Oh, I had to take it back. Let's go. Oh, such a cool range. I wish I had so much more of that, dude. I've heard, you know, plenty of Calum through 5 Seconds of Summer, but it's just something about experiencing like his own thing and like his own vision and what that sounds like. We're getting to hear like, I guess like the complexity of Calum's vocal because I'm hearing so many different ranges than I've really heard before. So I love that I get to like hear those stylistic choices. All right, this is Dark Circles. This is cool for him. Like his voice just does exactly what it's supposed to do for this kind of sound. And I just like, it's just the perfect fucking connection for him. Oh. Life is so lonely without you. I don't feel myself when you're not around. Oh. His voice holds a lot of power in this chorus, like, or in each chorus. Like, I think that's what I really love is the verses really set up these big moments. And I feel like he really utilizes those points to open the song up. Listen to how like, just powerful this feels. Off that fuzzy guitar. Right in. Look at that. Little synth dance party. This sounds like MySpace. Oh, it's even like in that delivery that when he says like you're not around, like it's the I don't know, it just feels so real. There's just something that feels so real, like someone's just telling us shit that he's actually going through. Right here, listen to this. The way it kind of like falls off right there. I get it. His mind is running constantly thinking about this person so much that he can't sleep. He's got dark circles around his eyes. Everyone else already knew that. That synth lead is so good. I am just like an unashamed fan of like a lot of that synth pop that was happening in the MySpace days, all over MySpace. And anytime I hear any of it, I get so excited. Oh, thinking about those the first 4 Years Strong record. Like, I know that that's like very different, but oh man, I love that I can really pick up his vulnerability, and I can really pick up like him. Like it's him delivering these lyrics that are coming from the heart, like lived experiences. And I say it a lot on this channel, but you know, there's a big difference between like writing a song and having lived a song. And I think that whenever you hear an artist like really pouring their heart out through music, it's just one of the most beautiful things, because you get tracks like this where I feel like he truly does have somebody that has almost given him insomnia, which I think all of us have kind of gone through this in our life, right? But I feel like we're experiencing Calum's version of that. That's fucking sick to me. Sounds beautiful. All right, this is the last track on the record, which I'm so bummed about already, because maybe he'll do like a live thing. I think I'll get a live thing. I'm hoping so. All right, this is 3 of Swords. Oh, the little visualizer on Spotify is like this cool tarot card. It's sick. I will fucking marry you. All of the comfort spilling from the car. There's no one here that can stop me. Shimmering light flowers by the barn. Calum? A good night's rest, anything you want. A peaceful life, everything but us at our place. Oh my God, Calum, let's keep it going, please. Holy shit. It also has such a Midwest emo feel to it. I love you. That drop right there. Did you guys ever listen to the band Super Heaven? Specifically the album Jar? Sounds so much like this. Love this. This drop right here. Come on. That's a title fight riff. Oh, even the lead in the back. Oh. This is my favorite song on here. Drifting into a modern high of in-betweens. It kind of seems like, again, I don't have the lyricism right here, but it kind of seems like there's a lot of gray. There seems to be a lot of either miscommunication or just lost chemistry between these two people. And so unfortunately, the love is literally caught in betweens. In between, but in betweens. Letting the senses fail on overload. Hearing the voices carry through the hall. Fuck. Saving the faces that I used to know. I did not know Calum had this in him. Glistening white through the window panes. Big green plants taking up the space. A simple life Did he say a simple life, everything but us at our place?
The space, a simple life, everything but us at our place, at our place.
I wish I had the lyrics.
Did you
Fuck.
imagine when we were younger?
I love this shit.
I would see for felt like 1,000 years. We put an expiration date on forever.
That'd be such a sick tattoo. We put an expiration date on forever. Come on.
Drifted into an eye of in-betweens.
We put an expiration date on forever, drifting into a modern high of in-betweens. I think that's so. Even though I couldn't explain it very eloquently, I think that's really what it means. It's rather than just two people on this journey of life together, it's always kind of a maybe. We're stuck in what ifs, or we're stuck in constant do-overs of never forever, but always with somebody else. We're trying again. That could be deep. That could mean a lot of things, really.
When you're all alone, do you think of me?
Fuck. Somebody's listening to a lot of emo.
When the pillow turns into concrete. When you're wide awake, do you wander back? Can you make it still? Are you coming home? And I'll leave you close.
Oh my god. Oh, and the spoken part's still going. This is the best song. Holy shit. With this guitar, this is just so magical. I don't know how else to describe what Three of Swords just was other than magical. I don't want the song to end. I like almost want the song to fade out and then fade back into itself for like an 8-minute jam session of this song. Are you kidding me? So here's what I love about this so much. It really does feel like everything that I feel about this record kind of coming like into like all together, kind of piecing itself like nicely together. I'm going to explain this so stupid, but just bear with me. So I already felt when I was listening to this record, like based on the first two singles, Calum was feeling regret or remorse about something that had sort of led to this relationship falling apart, whether that's in his real life or just, you know, this story that he's writing in this. But throughout this entire record, we feel that. We feel somebody who's giving their complete self to someone else, but maybe either it wasn't good enough, or I actually think that maybe it was that Calum maybe couldn't be there enough, or maybe that he wasn't able to be present in the ways he needed to be. And again, this is all hypothetical. I don't know what any of these songs are about, but it kind of feels like all of that leads to this last song where he had built this dream life, or they had built this dream life together, this wonderful home where it's just lush green gardens and love and everything they could have ever wanted. And you know, you daydream all day, and even says numerous times, like, did you ever wander back home? Because let's not forget that even though I don't know the lyrics for sure, he says something along the lines of this beautiful house that we've built for us, and everything's here but us. And like, how tragic is that to think that we built this beautiful life that we dreamt of, that we wanted to have together, and yet you don't wander home. we're not there together. That's a sad, broken story in my opinion. It's fucking sad. And when I think about all the other songs, it absolutely makes total sense to me, including things like All My Affection. I feel like when you totally give yourself to somebody all the way, you want, like, you'd give up all material items, you'd give up all the money, fame, success, whatever, until all you had left to give was your love. And I feel like that means you were so like raw out there for somebody. Like, here I am on display. This is most vulnerable that I could be. And I feel like for that to not be enough anymore is truly tragic. And I don't know if that's what that song is about, but that's really what that made me feel. Callum's ability to really showcase just kind of the emotional depth of a lot of this was really awesome. And I think utilizing really cool lyricism from what I could pick up, mixed with a lot of these really cool vocal effects, this lo-fi kind of sound, I really enjoyed that final production on it. Yes, the one critique I'll have is it's a little bit hard to understand the lyricism, but that's more of a me thing, because I feel like once I know the lyrics, I wouldn't really think that. But just thinking about some of these songs on first listen, that's kind of what I was thinking, is like, man, it's hard to decipher some of this stuff. Having said that, I love the kind of vibe that it really brings to the music and how much it enhances it to hear Calum in that sort of lo-fi feeling. But then especially like at the end of that song that, I put all these songs on here, of Endless Ways, I believe. At the end of Endless Ways, when he goes into that beautiful section at the end and his voice really comes out and it comes out very clear. I think that's why, is that I hear that and I'm like, oh my God, Calum, you can do that. And then, it didn't have that the entire time. But like I said, it works together a lot, and it made a lot of sense, because as I had mentioned previously, his vocal did feel very instrumental on a lot of this. And I would owe a lot of the things I love about this album to being the way his voice sounded in it. What I really appreciate is, again, him showcasing that vulnerable side of him, letting us, like, taking us down these journeys, taking us down these lived experiences that I feel like he's had, or at least, similar things that kind of like inspired a lot of this, because it feels very real. You can definitely tell when someone writes a song and they like writing the song versus someone who, when they write it and they deliver it, it just feels so raw and authentic. And I feel like that was really what was coming through with him in a lot of this. And I think that was really on purpose. I think Calum, for this debut, it was really important to show, what kind of musical style you were going to go with, but also, what you can do lyrically and kind of like, what separates you, what sets you apart. And I really appreciate what he showed here. The influences used here, especially in the singles, I was thinking we were going to get more of like a little bit more of that 80s sound. Some of that bass heavy sort of 80s synth and like new wave kind of inspiration. And while I felt like we got some of that through this, I think one of the more like dominant feelings that I was getting was that like Woodstock kind of sound, that 60s and 70s kind of sound. It felt very golden. It felt very bright and inviting and warm, which I really appreciated, because you could really feel that through the music. And it just was like the best moment to have Calum singing over that, because honestly, I heard some ranges in this that make me already want another album. And this is why I keep talking about wanting some live stuff, because Calum sounds so cool in this. I really want to see, like, not just hear how cool it's going to be, but see him perform this stuff. I think that like really seeing him get into character. I've actually had the pleasure of seeing 5 Seconds to Summer live before, and just seeing Calum's stage presence with the band was really sick. So especially on songs that, he's like more heavily involved in, or those songs that he really sings, I feel like it's just so cool to see how the vibe switches. And I really can't wait to see what he does with his own solo work. So I love this album on the first listen, and that's without really getting to dive into the lyrics. Obviously, I'm going to jam this thing so much more. I'm going to really appreciate the lyrics on my own once they finally drop. Hopefully the Spotify ones update, because I really love having that. It's just so nice to like go back a line by clicking the line. Who would have thought? Genius. Anyways, it's not Spotify promo. But I'll end up doing a top 3 tracks. I know I playlisted some of them already. I do that when I first listen to them, but I'm going to make an Instagram reel in the next couple days after I listen to this record a few more times and really get a good vibe on what my favorites are. So I'll end up putting my top 3 favorite tracks from this record on Instagram if you guys want to check that out. But I am curious, what were you guys expecting this album to sound like? I feel like I didn't really see a lot of speculation, and I feel like he dropped, the announcement and the single fairly quickly, but I really didn't have any idea as to what I thought this might sound like. I knew that there'd be some bass heavy inspiration, being that he is, drum and bass section. I feel like there's gonna be a certain sound that kind of comes with that. But I definitely, before the singles, wasn't expecting what we got. Hearing it in a full project like this, I really love the soundscape. I love what he went with. I think he chose some really cool things to do there. But I am curious what other people are thinking, because I have a pretty open music taste. I like almost everything, but I understand that not everybody feels that same way. So I am genuinely curious what you guys' favorite tracks are. So please let me know in the comment section, at least your top 3. You can tell me you can rank all of them if you want, but at least let me know your top 3. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. If you guys want the full album listening party version of this, please check out Patreon. Links in the description. Everyone who signs up over there supports me 100%. Y'all do not even realize how much it helps me. So thank you so much. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.